Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy, and me was supposed to be a group.
Why did you say no?
I didn't say no.
You didn't say yeah?
I didn't say yeah. Somehow, man, we just got distracted, you know what I'm saying? And it never happened, you know? That's the one that I actually wish would have happened.
Right.
Y'all thought Diddy was some big bad wolf, but it turns out he was just working for the real big bad wolf himself. Because of the recent news going around, it looks like Jay-Z is in bigger trouble than Diddy ever was. But that's not even all, because word on the street is that Jay-Z was as much of a boy as Diddy. Plus, Usher has revealed the real reason he ran away from Jay-Z. I've got a question for y'all. Have you ever actually seen Usher and Jay-Z together? Because I don't think they've ever intentionally appeared together, but I could be wrong.
There's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old teenager.
Right.
And we were speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was, yeah, the statement is something from, you can tell it was written by a lawyer. Because there's a point where it kind of gets aggressive. He says, like, you're gonna find out, like how I'll handle this. Like, and that's an attorney want to be combative with another attorney. That's not like your publicist wouldn't say those things.
This is on your,
Who put that up?
yeah, this is on,
50?
yeah, it says, I don't know what's going on, but are we still gonna have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for Kendrick.
So, what do y'all think? But with all this drama surrounding Jay-Z and the 13-year-old girl, along with Diddy, a bunch of other secrets are coming to light. Let's dive into it because it's messy as heck, and y'all gotta decide for yourselves. Now, we all know Diddy and Jay-Z have been super tight for a long time. They were so close that Diddy said only 2 people could call him by his government name, Sean. If that's not tight, I don't know. What is?
Who is Sean approved from the world of entertainment?
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay,
That should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
There's also a lot of footage of Jay-Z attending Diddy's parties, so fans have been speculating that there's no way he was that close to Diddy for all these years and didn't know about the dark stuff Diddy was involved in. Heck, if we go by the rumor mills, Jay-Z was supposedly involved in a lot of nasty and dangerous stuff behind closed doors. I mean, he was friends with R. Kelly, knew all the nasty things he was doing, and said nothing about it. So the public pretty much found him guilty too. Still, it also didn't help that Jaguar Wright revealed he's definitely a bigger predator than R. Kelly or Diddy, because he was around when R. Kelly was doing his thing and did absolutely nothing.
When he did the record with Jay, that's why I was that was almost like one of the things where I was just like, he's out of here, Jake. I just let it go because I couldn't believe he did a project with R. Kelly, knowing that he had raped my girl.
And y'all know there's always some truth to these rumors and allegations. But of course, it's just the timeline talking. Still, that doesn't mean it's not messy. But y'all, I'm just repeating the gist as it is. Don't forget that, so don't come at me with no fan stuff. But that guilty verdict has also spread to Beyonce. What do y'all think? Speaking of getting involved in messy stuff, y'all know Usher was basically raised by Diddy, especially when he came under his mentorship, just like Justin Bieber and a bunch of others.
I mean, I'm 13 years old. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be.
Jay-Z also used to have some guys under his mentorship, and like I mentioned earlier, sources are saying that Usher is revealing why he stays the heck away from Jay-Z, claiming that Jay-Z is even worse than Diddy. But what do y'all think? Is Jay worse or not? I mean, people like Jaguar Wright have been doing the Lord's work, exposing Jay-Z and his wife for their nasty ways, and for that, we're grateful. According to her, the Carters are a nasty little couple who do horrible things to people, things worse than what the diddler does to people. They just have more power.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. It's gonna be the women that give him in the end.
But like I was saying, Diddy practically raised Usher. And although when I say raised, I'm not talking about from childhood, because when Usher was 14 or 15, his music label sent him to live with Sean Combs, aka Diddy the Diddler, in New York City for a year to learn about the industry and participate in Diddy's flavor camp. First of all, what the heck is a flavor camp? And although Usher has been a bit reserved to the point where fans feel like he's scared to speak the truth, he's spoken enough for us to understand the relationship he had with Diddy and by extension Jay-Z. When Usher was asked about his time with Diddy, he described it as wild and very curious. According to him, he saw some crazy things that forced him to decide who he wanted to be from an early age. And I swear, y'all, with everything we know about Diddy right now, you can only imagine the wild stuff Usher was seeing at that age. Usher also hinted that it was stuff unfit for a child, because when asked if he would allow his child to attend flavor camp, he said no. And y'all, that's how you know Diddy and his cohorts were doing unimaginable things to these kids.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Uh-huh.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
With Diddy and Jay-Z being so close, I have a feeling Jay-Z was involved in all the nasty stuff going on. I mean, he and Usher were close as heck at one point, and this is why there are talks that Usher ran away. Usher even revealed that there was a time he was supposed to be in a band, but he declined the opportunity for reasons best known to him. But trust the internet, they immediately linked it to the fact that Usher is afraid of Jay-Z and has been keeping his distance from him. Now, with this whole recent lawsuit against Jay-Z following Diddy's arrest, it kind of makes sense that these stars are keeping quiet, trying to stay low and away from those who are going down. This is exactly how you know Jay-Z and Diddy were definitely involved in some shady stuff together.
Tonight, Jay-Z fighting back against a rape accusation. His attorney filing a letter to the judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's story.
You should always advocate for yourself.
It comes after our interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who accuses Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Jay-Z Carter of raping her when she was 13 years old. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough.
She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party. She says at the party, she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. It's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up.
According to the lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy, they both allegedly assaulted a 13-year-old girl in the 2000s when she was being driven back from an MTV Video Music Awards after party. Jay-Z has come out to defend himself, denying the allegations and calling the attorney Tony Busby, who filed the case, hideous and a fraud. For Jay-Z to release a press statement like that, it's definitely serious, but he promised to show Busby just how different he is. So we're definitely waiting on that, and y'all can bet Usher has been radio silent since the whole Diddy indictment, so I'm not expecting any response this time either. But the public jury has its opinions, like this user who said, now Jay-Z has been besties with Diddy for about 30 years. Kind of illogical to assume his hands are completely clean from Diddy's filth. This is the same issue I'm talking about. But what do I know? Another user said, being friends with people doesn't guarantee you did the same activities as them. I don't know, y'all. It's gonna be hard for Jay-Z to get out of this whole thing and prove he's not linked to all this with Diddy. And well, I guess we'll eventually find out what exactly Diddy and Jay-Z did to Usher if the rumors are true. But I wanna know what y'all think. So let me know in the comment section.